Retroviruses are cell messengers. A presentation by Professor Gershom Zajcek, Faculty of Medicine, Hebrew University of Jerusalem. First, I introduce the concept of virus cell dynamic system. It consists of the cell and its viral messengers, and it acts as one system, and you can understand its dynamics only if considering all its participants, like the viruses and the cell. Exogenous retroviruses are horizontally transmitted between infected and uninfected hosts. Endogenous retroviruses are integrated in the genome and are transmitted vertically like in any other Mendelian gene. So here's an example. I applied this ViroCell concept to HIV and its ERV HIV. And so ERV HIV is also called provirus. So here you have the two parts of the virus cell, HIV, which are the virions, which is the exogenous virus, and ERV HIV, which is the endogenous virus in the cell. So human immunodeficiency virus is a virus that attacks the body's immune system and can lead also to AIDS. ERV HIV, which is the provirus, is an inactive viral form that has been integrated into the genes of a host cell. So here you have the HIV, which is attached to a receptor, and the endogenous retrovirus is part of the DNA. The infection and uncoating of the infecting of the HIV virus. HIV virus attaches to a receptor, it's uncoated, and the genome of this HIV virus is sucked into the cell and uh, fuses with the provirus. So here you have it, uncoating and fusion with the provirus. And once it is fused with the provirus starts producing virions. Updated provirus remains in the DNA of the cell. So the states of the virus cell are HIV attaches to the cell receptor, uncoating, fusion with the provirus, and provirus creates virions. Virus cell dynamics. What we see here in this infection story is that both major participants in the story actually die. The infecting virus is uncoated, which means it loses its coat and it's actually killed, or the virus is dead. And this uncoated virus is fused with a provirus, and it activates the provirus, which is then engaged in producing virions, And then once it has produced enough variants, the cell dies. So here you have two states which end in death, and these states are part of the viral cell dynamics. So actually, what is all about that this virus cell produces or protects against non-HIV viruses. Virus cell in the ocean. Usually all these carrier of the virus cells are in families. So here you have an example of two families, A and B. Each has a different DNA and each has a different virus which infects each family. So provirus stores the family cell and provirus carries a copy of the cell. So conclusion, ViroCell is a system that protects cell against non-cell viruses. More come.